Hey guys, how's it going? I am super fired up to be able to share this amazing information with you guys. So I'm just about to jump on. Let me grab this here and share my page. Just want to say welcome to everybody that's jumping on. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Let me know if you've actually jumped on today. I'm going to be posting this up as an upload for a training. And if you've jumped on today, write in the comments what you've gained out of it. And it'll just be awesome to know what you've gained out of it. And so that we can go from there and have feedback from it and be able to build from there, guys, and be able to help everybody, guys. So what I'm going to be chatting about, guys, is first and foremost, if you're brand new to the team, my name's Felix SAQASAQA. I'm a 4A in a Najik with my wife, Michelle, as well. So what I'm going to be sharing, guys, is just something that I've learned over being in this industry for half a decade now, something that I've learned that has really helped me, my journey, and my experiences, and to be able to take someone that's a brand new beginner and to help them become rock solid, concreted in the company, in the product, in your team, in the vision of where you want to go and where they want to go, and be able to help each other progress as a team to be able to be a rock solid team for decades and decades and decades to come. So what I'm going to talk about here is the page that is up. Sorry that it's a bit blurry, but you get the picture. So one thing that a lot of team leaders tend to forget is when you bring someone brand new into your team, you have to assess and you have to sit down and assess what type of mindset, what type of filter, as you call it, what type of mindset would a person take on their life with? And you've got to sit down and you do have to put them through qualifying stages and figure out where their qualifying stages is. See, you might be able to recruit someone into your team and they want to build the business, but all their life, they've always had an I can't do it mindset. See, just because they've got a brand new kangaroo machine and just because they've made a decision that they want to build the business does not mean that their I can't do it mindset won't be haunting them. And by knowing that as a team leader, you will know how to keep them accountable. You will know how to bring them through tough times, and you'll be able to bring them out through the yes, I did it. So which steps have you reached today? Just figuring out where your team members, and even better, figuring out where yourself, figuring out where are you, and being honest and being genuine about it. I won't do it. I can't do it. I want to do it. How do I do it? I'll try to do it. I can do it. I will do it. And yes, I did it. Try to figure out where you are and how you approach life. And from there, you can then work on yourself. And by being genuine with yourself, by looking in the mirror, you can then only then truly progress, if that makes sense, guys. So yeah, that's the first thing. And that's what leads to our training now. So the reason why we need training, the reason why we need to jump on these Zoom calls, the reason why we need to learn about training and going to events, presentations, stuff like that is because, guys, to some people, our mindset might be at the I won't do it or I can't do it, right? And that's why we need these Zoom calls. That's why we need these trainings, so that we can transform our mindset and transform our surroundings with the people that we surround ourselves with, because those people could have the I can do it mindset, yes, I did it mindset, and that can rub off on us anyway. So that's what's going to lead into our training now, guys. So really blessed to be able to share with you guys, really blessed to take this as a profession and go professional with it and be able to share with you guys to make you and your lives better financially and health-wise, and just for a complete abundance in general. So today what we're going to go through is skills and mindset training, guys. So it's one thing to have a product. It's another art to try share a product effectively, especially in the industry that we're in. If you're great at sharing a product, the next goal is, or if you're not great at sharing a product, your first goal is to become great at sharing a product. Then your next goal is to be able to teach others to become great as sharing a product. And first and foremost, the first goal is falling in love with the product. So it's one thing to have a product, it's another art altogether trying to share a product effectively. So that's why we're going through skills and mindset training, guys. So one thing that I learned in my network marketing career very, very early is the importance of training events, guys. So skills, what we're going to learn today is the importance of training events. See, one of the biggest things that I learned that was so important was that events will do for me in my business what I couldn't do for my business myself. Now, let me say that again. Events will do for you, your business, what you can't do for your business alone. Does that make sense, guys? Now, let me explain that. If you take someone to an event, right? You take someone to an event, they see the bright lights, they see the smoke machines, they see the top earners, they see on their left, someone that owns a Kangen machine. On their right, someone that owns 5 Kangen machines. Ahead of them, they have someone that has 12 Kangen machines, or someone that's just excited about the company and where it's going and what the vision is. Now compare that to a one-on-one coffee with you, trying to paint the picture to them that this is an international company and that we are going to be expanding in the area. There's 2 differences. One is talk and the other is social proof. See, events will do for you what you can't do for your business alone. You can nag, you can text, you can phone call all you want, but your friends, all they will see is you, your faults, and your positives. But if you take them to an event, they'll see the company in its entirety, right, guys? And be able to see how effective that will work for you after that. Now, the next is events build your business, events build your belief, but most of all, events actually build you. See, when we're building this business, guys, what happens is we get no's. We get people who say no. We get people who say they're going to buy their Kangen machine next week and end up not buying it at all. We get people who say stuff about us. We get people who write negative comments. We get people who turn us down, pop our bubble, pop a balloon, you name it. What they do is they just try to break us down, and we do have tough times. And sometimes there's weeks where you're trying your best by putting out content, or sharing information, telling everyone, and nobody is biting on the end of the hook. No fish are biting at the end of the hook, and you're wondering what's going on. And you're going to start feeling sad, depressed. Your emotions are going to go down. But see, when you go to an event and you hear a story about a person who never sold a machine in their first month or 2 or 3 or the first year, and out of nowhere, they're 6 A's because one year they chose to take this seriously. What does that do to your spirit? That uplifts your belief. That uplifts your spirit. Like I said, events build your business, events build your belief, but most of all, events actually build you. See, like I said, events will do for you what you can't do for your business. All right, guys? So, like I said, we're on the skill set of the importance of training events. What are events? Zoom team calls, jumping on one of these calls. These are events. Presentations, going out to support one of your team members' presentations. Even going out and bringing a brand new person to a friend's presentation. Even gathering up as a team and all going out to support your team member's presentation. Why? What happens there? You start to build belief. You learn something at the presentation that you might not have learned before because that person does the presentation a little bit differently to you. So what happens? You get something out of the night, some sort of value that you can share in your future presentations. That could be a massive game changer. Not only that, you meet up with another person that's higher than you in position, or you meet up with someone that's exactly the same position, or you meet up with someone that's lower than your position, and they're all going through the same thing. It can be encouraging, guys. So presentations. The next, team meetups, coffees, feeds, getting together, discussing game plans, figuring out the vision and where we're going to next, elevating the standard of our team and being able to take things on to whatever it may be in the future. These things build belief in us. These things build vision in us, and they're able to make us expand and run for the long run and not just the short-term goals. It's able to build us for the long-term goals. In Magic International events, I mean, there's plenty of people in this event, on this call, or should I say, watching this video that's been to a Magic International event. And guys, let me tell you, this same Team Legacy, is on fire because of the last international event. So if you're down in the comments, guys, if you're watching this on the replay, in the comments, could you please write your experience and what the international event did for you? For the brand new person that's in the group, they can see what it really done for you as a brand new distributor. So in Magic International events, in Magic Saturday training at HQ. So they have Saturday trainings every week here in Sydney. If you'd like to go in and learn how to do a presentation, go in there. 6As all the time, teaching, presenting, showing the compensation plan, answering questions. And mentorship calls, just like this, mentorship calls, guys. So everything that's a business growth related is an event, and it's done by team. And there's a beautiful saying that I love using is iron sharpens iron, guys. So, you know, we are all iron and we all sharpen each other, guys. So you want to aim, so like I said, the importance of training events, this is a skill. You want to aim to build your business by having your team members and yourself grow from event to event. Let me say that again. You want to aim to build your business by having your team members grow from event to event. Now, how is that going to happen? That's going to happen through the BEAR principle. Now, guys, before I start with the BEAR principle, B-E-A-R, what I'm going to talk to you guys about is when you first ever started or you ever had a brand new distributor join your team, have you seen that they're just like the little girl in the corner, so excited when they first get started? And have you ever tried your best to help them earn some income from the business? Have you ever tried your best to make them build their belief, make them do actions and they won't even move? It's like pushing a donkey up a hill that's starving, that doesn't want to move or wants to go to sleep. Guys, it's tough. It's tough. But like I said, events will do for you what you cannot do for your business. Now, as you can see, so many people can get involved into your opportunity, into your product, into your team. But the sad part is that they can be stewarded and put on a path where they end up earning no income, gaining no results. So guys, the importance of training events is the BEAR belief. When you bring yourself and your family and your team members to an event, what happens is it builds belief. It creates excitement. It causes you to move into action, and then action over time then creates results. See, the BEAR effect. The reason why so many network marketers struggle to gain momentum, to gain success, to gain, to be able to help people change their lives is they find it hard to take someone that's excited and put some money in their pockets, be able to help them with changing their lives. And the reason that is because they're missing the BEAR effect: belief, excitement, actions, and results. Now, one of the big things is, you know, I've got my baby here, so it's all good. One of the things that BEAR does is see belief, excitement, action, and results. Do you think it's hard to get someone to do something if they believe? Not hard at all. Do you think it's hard to get someone to do something if they're excited? Not hard at all. Do you think if they're got the belief and they've got the excitement that it's hard for them to go out and do some action. Not hard at all. And we all know action over time creates results. So guys, everybody usually sees a Kangen water demonstration, and what they should be seeing is that at a home presentation. And then what you want to do after a home presentation, what happens to that person? They gain more belief, they gain a little bit more excitement, they want to take more action, and they want to gain some results. They get the bear effect. But what we usually do is we skip a lot of those things, and we don't want to plug them into the team or anything like that. So the next step you want to take them into is team training. You want to plug them into these Zoom calls. You want to plug them into 3-way, 2-way, 4-way, 5-way phone calls with your mentor. You want to plug them into self-development books to change their mindset about the industry. Some people get involved and they think that this is all about sales, when really it's all about changing lives. See, these 4 books are clear winners. Someone could read these 4 books and realize that they never, ever want to go to a job again, because they've realized that they could be their own boss, have their own freedom, and be able to create a lifetime legacy that they can pass on to their kids, become true professionals, learn real skills, and realize that it isn't as hard as they thought. They just needed professional help. Now, Zoom calls, places where they can learn. See, so once they get into the team training and their perspective starts to shift. See, because team training, what does it do? It subconsciously tells them, I have a support team. What else does it do? It gives them skills, education. So education lets them understand that they don't have to go out on a limb and start guessing. Skills makes them realize, wow, this is a true profession. And what they do is they start to treat it as a profession while adapting the education that they learned, while still having support, because this is the one industry where you can learn and earn at the same time and not get fired because you're your own boss. See, once they get that message that they can learn and earn, and jumping on these Zoom calls and reading the books and talking with mentors, getting on these training events, what starts to happen? The bear effect: belief, excitement, actions, results. Then you move them on to what? They have, because they only will do not what you say, but what you do. So if you did the home presentation where they joined, or you took them to the team training where you trained, guess what they are going to do? They're going to want to hold a home presentation. They're going to want to hold a home presentation. And then what's going to happen is they're going to want to jump on these team trainings. So the cool part about it is they start to get upskilled. They start to do their home presentation and know what's going on. And then they gain results. So once the home presentation, you're moving them onto the team training, then they get the bear effect happen. Then they move on to the results. Now, what did I put the love heart there for? The love heart's there because every time you share a Kangen machine and someone says, hey, my blood pressure, my blood sugar levels are down, or, my diabetes are better, or my eczema is cleared up, you've now gained a testimony. Now, what are the other results? You gain income. So you also gain a testimony, you gain income, and then the other results that the brand new person has is what? Brand new team members. But are you ready? This is the powerful part, is after they gain results, you're now able to move them into the next event. And after they have results, they have belief, they have excitement, they have action, and they have results, the bear effect. And then what happens is, then you move them on to the next event. But here's the thing, look at the picture of the results. How many team members do they have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10 brand new team members. But guess what the 10 brand new team members are going to go through? They're going to go through the exact same cycle. They're going to start at the next event. The next event could be a home presentation. The next event could be a 2-on-1 presentation. The next event could be the international event, or it could be the Zoom call. But you're moving those brand new team members into the next event, and then you're moving them back all through the cycle again. So imagine everyone in your team having belief, having excitement, doing action, and then creating results, guys. So that's the main thing. That's the importance of events. But see, the one thing I want to talk about right now, one of the biggest things I want to talk about right now is you. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me as an individual. I want to talk about you as an individual. I'll talk about me as an individual. One thing that I've learned in the network marketing industry is that people do not follow what you say. They follow what you do. Now, do you ever wonder, if you've got a brand new team member, do you ever wonder why that person isn't excited? Do you ever wonder why that person isn't getting any results? Do you ever wonder why that person isn't having any action, any belief? Let me ask you the question. When was the last time that you supplied yourself with belief? When's the last time that you supplied yourself with excitement? When was the last time that you supplied yourself with action? And when was the last time that you got some results? See, the only way that we can train people is if we've been trained and created results, because it's through results we can then train others. So question yourself. Never ever question your team. It's never your team's fault, and it's never your mentor's fault. If there's something that I've learned once I became a professional, I'll tell you one thing I've learned is you don't get paid on your upline, you get paid on your downline. Let me repeat that. You don't get paid on your upline, you get paid on your downline. So there's no need to, oh my gosh, what's going on, or what's this or what's that. What you've got to figure out is what you're doing for yourself, So belief, excitement, action, and results. So when you look at your team and you wonder, why are they not doing what I'm doing? Ask yourself, when's the last time you gave yourself belief, action, excitement, and results? And let me just talk about one of the slides that I brought up was what are events? Events are Zoom calls. Events are presentations, other team members' presentations, meeting up with the team, having coffee, game planning, instilling vision. We're talking about all these events, right? Ask yourself, when is the last time that you went to an event? When was the last time that you jumped on a Zoom call? When was the last time that you went to an Enagic International event? When was the last time you called up your mentor and said, let's do coffee, let's create a game plan? And if your answer is you haven't done that, well, then that's the reason why your downline isn't calling you up. That's the reason why your downline isn't following in your footsteps. Because guys, as leaders, we set the bar. Whatever we do, we give permission for our team to do. Does that make sense, guys? So one of the things I want to chat to you guys about is the bear effect. I was going to talk about a lot of things today, but I thought the bear effect was perfect because, are you ready for this? I'm about to plug it. Because we have 2 demonstrations this weekend. And those 2 demonstrations are an event. They're a team event. There's one on Sunday, there's one on Saturday. Now, what you want to do is, even if you don't have any guests, you still want to be at those events. Why? Because you can ask your upline what you're doing wrong. You can also ask your upline where you need help, and also you can go to the event and learn how to do presentations, learn how to figure out what it is that you need to do to become a better person and be better at your profession. So we can never stop learning, guys. So on the event, we've got 2 events this weekend, guys. And I just talked to you about what events can do for your business. Events will do for your business what you cannot do for yourself. All right, guys. So what I want to share with you is, God bless you guys. Remember, 2 events this weekend. Make the most of it, because it's more than likely that your prospects will join at these 2 events, then join with sitting with you at coffee, and you're trying to paint to them a lovely picture, but they can't see anything other than yourself sitting at a coffee table. Anyway, guys, God bless you. Take care. I pray nothing but peace, love, and abundance to you all, and prosperity. Take care. Peace out. Chat soon.